Hello and welcome everybody to Absolutely Criminal Live, the show where we pretend to have our own radio show. I'm Andrew Martin, and next to me, as always, is Tiffie Lou. Hi, Tiffie Lou.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you all here tonight.
Well, we were pleasantly surprised to see there was more Sarah Boone content available. Of course, anytime we don't check the Orange County Register's website for a couple of days, she seems to pop up on there.
Yeah.
So, but it enables us to do a live performance tonight. Sarah Boone is sitting next to me in the form of Tiffy Lou.
Yeah. Be careful. Sarah might stutter, but she's drinking tea. So hopefully we can get this out well.
Yep. And she also received a letter from her, is it her private investigator?
Looks like it. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll read all those later. But first, it kind of got us thinking. Um, Sarah Boone, she was not only intoxicated, but she ended up recording allegedly her own crime.
hmm
So, not too bright, maybe.
Not too bright. No.
So, we got to thinking about some other people that may have recorded their own crimes or been caught on camera and didn't have the best thought out plan. And so we'll take a look at a few of those. We have three different stories, and then we'll get to the letters. So let's get on with it here.
A not so smooth criminal has taken the idea of an open bar to the next level, breaking into a pub and helping himself to everything in sight. The problem with the Perth man's plan, once he got in, he couldn't get out.
A master criminal, or maybe not. This thief fell through the ceiling into the Champion Lakes Tavern at Camillo, then got the party started with a bottle of spirits, kicking off a big night ahead.
Got into the pub and he couldn't get out.
Pub to himself, the 29-year-old man from Armidale gets to work. He starts remodelling, tipping over chairs, drink in hand. Takes a moment to rehydrate with the beer taps, and then decides more chairs need to go. Over the next few hours, he causes all sorts of damage, including tipping over the TAB machine and ruining the tills.
He's gone through and destroyed everything. Smashed, I think it's about 7 windows, bottles are everywhere.
All tuckered out, he passes out on the pool table before it's time to go shopping. There's no customers about, and the booze is free. He fills a trolley, making sure to line his stomach on the way.
Hot potato chips, he had a few of them, must have been hungry.
And decides it's time to leave with his ill-gotten gains. He removes the security bars from the roller door, stops for a little kip, has a go at the fire extinguisher, but then realises he wasn't so clever and there's no way out.
Just got here. All I could hear was cries from inside, let me out, let me out.
The police dart through the pub, putting an end to our would-be cat burglar's eventful night out. He was charged with stealing and destruction of property. The owners estimate he caused $50,000 worth of damage, but they're taking it in good spirits. A high price to pay for a shot at the title of Perth's dumbest criminal. Darius Winterfield, 9 News.
Oh my gosh. What's crazy about that is, okay, yeah, he got caught because he got locked in, but he would have gotten caught anyway. It looks like everything's caught on video.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't pretty much every place covered in video nowadays? You can't really do much of anything without it being seen somewhere.
Yeah. And you know what I love about that? Maybe it's the Aussies, but that storekeeper was he took it extraordinarily well, I think.
I think because he got caught,
Yeah.
it's like, I have to laugh at this. This is ridiculous. And I'm sure his insurance will probably cover the damage. So it's like, it's not really out of his pocket.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Not sure if he had the full coverage, but I hope so. I hope it covers a guy coming
Coming
through
in
the
and
ceiling
yeah.
and drinking all his booze. Anyway, we wanted to take a moment here to say hi to Mummy. Mummy's in the house tonight.
I know. We rarely get him live.
This is like 2 lives in a row. Welcome, man. JPJ, Renee, Carolyn is here. Norma and Adam is here. Welcome. And Vincent. I don't think I missed anybody, but welcome everybody. We really appreciate having you here. We're going to go over the Sarah Boone letter that was written on
The
August
second.
2nd. Yeah.
Mhm.
And before we do that, we're taking a look at a few dumb criminals. Let's go to the next one. And
I think I'm having an overdose at the store with my wife.
Okay, you and your wife?
Yes.
okay, so well, yeah, I'll set this up. This is a cop on the line. He's calling 911, and it turns out he stole some ganja from the evidence locker.
Oh my gosh, some good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he brought it home, and his wife apparently whipped up some brownies. They ate way too many, and they thought they were dying.
You
So,
only need a couple bites, guys.
Yeah.
Only a couple bites.
I mean, it's yeah.
Overdose of what?
Marijuana. I don't know if it had something in it.
Okay.
Can you please send rescue?
Do you guys have fever or anything?
No, I think we're dying.
Okay, how much did you guys have?
I don't know. We made brownies, and I think we're dead. I really do.
Okay, how much did you put in the brownies?
I don't know.
Was it a bag? Who made the brownies?
My wife and I did. Cuba, come here.
Okay, get her.
She's on the living room ground right now.
Is she breathing?
She's barely breathing.
Is she awake?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, can you look?
Pardon?
Can you look?
Yeah, I could feel her. She's laying right down in front of me. Time is going by really, 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 really slow. What's the score in the Red Wings game?
What?
What's the score in the Red Wings game?
I've got no clue. I don't watch the Red Wings.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure this isn't some type of, hallucination that I'm having.
Oh, why? What does the score say?
3-3.
I recognize the panic in his voice because I clearly remembered the first time I smoked too much weed, and things were happening before I actually did them. Time was moving so slow.
I generally think I'm talking, having full-on conversations, and I'm not. I'm sitting in utter silence. But I haven't had that much in a very long time. I gotta laugh at it though. I mean, what else can you do? It's like just chill.
Yeah, I
It'll
mean,
go away.
and it was only made worse because the guy was a cop. I think all that happened to he didn't go to jail or anything. I think all he did was he lost his job and he was a little bit publicly humiliated. But that's one of my all-time favorites. I think that happened quite a while ago. We have a Sarah Boone line here from Vincent. Vincent also excels at everything he does. And we have one more story here, and we will get to that, and then we'll get to more of your comments and the letters.
Now the latest woman to be dubbed a Karen for giving people a
she's
hard
rich.
time going about their daily lives. This time it happened at an apartment complex pool. Here's Lisa Guerrero.
This bikini-clad woman is being dubbed by some as Poolside Karen after screaming at a family enjoying themselves at a pool.
You have a Mexican party in the pool. Trash.
The woman yells for the Latino family to leave, even though they say they had every right to be at the condominium complex in Lakewood, Colorado.
Go back down to Denver.
The woman who posted the video says she was at the pool with her boyfriend who lives at the condo. She told Inside Edition that when they first got there, the so-called Poolside Karen asked to see their key fob, which they say they showed proving they lived there. But that didn't stop the women from hurling terrible insults. When the bikini lady sees she's being recorded, she goes on the attack.
You can't just record me.
Her male companion tries to calm her down, but she screams more insults, this time about designer clothing, of all things.
I don't even know where our face is.
The so-called Poolside Karen is identified as Blair Featherman. On her job profile, she's described as an expert in feng shui, the art of creating calm and harmony through interior design. She sent this photo and message to Inside Edition. The video was spliced and obviously did not show the whole event that transpired. It was a bad day for all involved, and I apologize for the way I responded.
You have a Mexican party in the pool. Trash.
Wow.
But responded to what? It sounds like she started it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the crying call of all the Karens that get caught on camera being racist. It was taken out of context. I don't know in what context that would look appropriate.
You
Even
just
if you,
go up to a Mexican family and demand to see their pool fob?
yeah.
I could only see one way to look at that.
No
I
matter
mean,
what happened before and what happened after, yeah, that's crazy.
right.
That one is a pretty recent one. I really like Karen compilations. I watch a lot of them on YouTube, and that's one of the latest ones. All right. So, without further ado, thank you all for being here, and we'll get to our letters. So, Sarah's letter, Tiffie Lou, was in response to one she got from the private investigator. Is that right?
Yeah, and she included it when she sent it in with, to Judge Wooten. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here is that letter that touched it off, and he's got the best private investigator name. He's got Prison Break Investigations. And he starts off, this is Billy Lane from Prison Break Investigations. Sarah, I've received your letter. Oh, hang on. I have some accompanying. There we go.
Little background
Yeah.
music.
Sarah, I have received your letter. I have made multiple attempts to contact your attorney, Mr. Bankowitz, since our meeting. But unfortunately, I have been unsuccessful. I'm not sure what is causing the issue. On May 22nd, 2023, I sent him an email requesting him to contact the jail so that I can have access to visit you and proceed with the mitigation process in person. Additionally, I have sent 2 text messages to his phone on June 1st, 2023, and again on June 6th, 2023, but received no response. This kind of confirms what the problem is, by the way. It's Frankie Bankowitz. Without a letter from the attorney sent to the jail, I am unable to visit you in person at the jail. I'm at a loss until I can reestablish contact with Mr. Bankowitz. Good luck. If you wish, you could write to me, and I will send a letter as soon as I am able to get in touch with him again. Billy Lane, Prison Break Investigations. And, we've said it before. It just really sucks that anybody would have this hard a time of getting represented. Even though some were her fault, yes, but,
This is kind of getting insane. I mean, I know
Yeah.
we're all desperate to see the trial, so it's really hard for us to accept it.
Yeah,
But at
and
the
this,
same time, it's like I don't have a lot of patience with Sarah,
Mhm.
but this makes me it softens me a little. No one, guilty or innocent, should have to go through this kind of
yeah,
process of waiting and waiting and waiting just to be tried.
yeah. I mean, we've said
You
it
know?
before. It makes her a sympathetic figure.
It
and
does. Yeah.
It's just, well, one, it ruins the fun a little bit, but it's unacceptable for anybody. And I can, if she had shown a shred of remorse for Jorge's family, then yeah, I would be a little more concerned with her well-being, and I hope she gets representation. So, when it's done, and she gets it all done proper. All right, we have the latest letter by Sarah Boone, dated August 2nd. Sarah, take it away.
August 2nd, 2023. Honorable Judge Wayne C. Wooten, please see the included letter I received from my investigator communicating with me to provide an update on why we have been unable to meet since our last uneventful meeting with my attorney, Frank Bankowitz, on May 18th, 2023. My investigator also has not been able to make contact in attempts to move forward any produce very much needed and overdue progress in my case. I, as Mr. Bankowitz's client, cannot communicate with him via phone due to him still not activating one of 2 numbers he's given that do not work. And he keeps giving me different reasons why each time I ask to keep trying. This has been ongoing for 13 months and counting. by not activating, he is actively hindering progress, compiling even greater amounts of carryover, and in the meantime, information for review when/if we do eventually meet in person. Last time to date was 77 days. Prior to that, 98 days. And 147 days prior to that date. With the aforementioned being said, Judge Wayne C. Wooten, would you please be gracious enough to communicate with Mr. Benkowitz to supply the requested simple information my investigator needs, considering the number of days/weeks in between our meetings with him? And we can be working in the meantime until he was able to visit with me, his client of over a year now, adding to the soon-to-be 4 years I have been here already. Please see previous letter regarding all 6 of my attorneys. My innumerable attempts have been completely unsuccessful in any form of communication with Mr. Benkowitz via phone, letters, email, and voicemails attempted by an outside source. What else can I do, Your Honor? It seems my only hope is for a court date, which I am included in, where my attorney's attendance is mandatory, and I can vie for his attention during the minute minutes beforehand while in the courtroom. I'm sure all the allowed live cameras could provide footage of me doing so every time. I don't want to waste any more time, and catch up in the courtroom is unfair and ridiculous. When can we have a real meeting? Please enable progress, Judge Wayne C. Wooten, not hinder. Justice system means we have to work together. I've got the whole world incorrectly against me already. As stated by my investigator, we are at a loss without communication in any form with Mr. Benkowitz. Thank you for your invaluable time. I am grateful for your ethical awareness, fairness, understanding, and perspective. Activate the inactivity, please. Again, thank you. Actively seeking success in anything. Sarah Boone.
Activate the inactivity. Start the
Yeah.
progress. It's like she thinks Wayne C. Wooten has a switch on his desk he can just flip that turns it on.
Yeah, push the red button, and now we are a go. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that is Sarah's latest.
The one thing, though, is that if she was going to trial, we wouldn't be getting these letters.
That's true.
You know, I mean, would she be writing as often?
Well, with good legal counsel, one would think that she wouldn't be.
Right,
You know what
that's
I
true.
mean?
Somebody would actually say this is hurting you more than helping you.
Yeah.
Right.
And, we're going to get comments in the video of those people that think we're being too harsh on
Oh,
Sarah
we're so
Boone.
harsh. I know. I know. We're cruel.
And yeah, like I said, it's just so difficult because it makes her a sympathetic
It is.
figure. And
She is a sympathetic figure in this particular
Mhm.
instance, but come on, the crime
yeah,
and her,
alleged crime.
and we're talking about
Yeah.
inactivity, her inactivity to show remorse.
Yeah.
It just makes these letters just so fun to dive into. They just are. It's
Yeah.
just like a juicy meal, you know?
Because, like the cops point out, even if it was not intentional, you can have the best in intentions, but George is still dead.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. His family is still mourning his loss. Yeah.
Boy. And yeah, there's a video. If you guys have seen it online, I think it's on Law and Crime or News Nation, where they go in and the new residents of that condo let the news crew in, and they can see around and just see where everything took place.
Like a little aftermath showing of it. I want to see that. I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So we'll take a look at that next time, and it's a rough one.
Gosh, today was a good day. I'm glad we found Sarah's little letter.
Yeah, we were saying she's the gift that keeps on giving.
I know. I mean, we were gonna do the dumb stories anyway,
Yeah.
dumb thieves and whatever. But I'm like, "Look what we can add to the to our little sundae." She's like our little cherry on top, you know?
Oh, amen, and that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you all on Monday on our next live, and, Tiffany tonight, or Tiffie Lou, is recording the script for the Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell
Oh, yeah.
saga,
Yeah.
which is just bananas. I mean, I'm sure you've seen a lot on it, but there is a lot to it.
Insanity.
Insanity.
Right.
All right. And so for Tiffie Lou, I'm Andrew, and I will see you. We will both see you on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Under the trees, I found a box of black pearls. I couldn't believe that it could change our known world. Under the stars, one night I opened it up. And your voice came pouring out like gold, as silent as a whisper in the wind. Lonely words were hovering within. If I ever let the darkness come alive, I swear I won't be turning round. If I ever let the darkness come alive, I swear that I won't turn around. We found a perfect system to replace all our worn-out sins. But if I ever let the darkness come alive, I swear I won't be turning round. If I ever let the darkness come alive, I swear I won't be turned around. I feel you near. Turn around. I feel you let the darkness come alive. If I ever let the darkness come alive, if I ever let the darkness come alive.